Is Gene Allen. I'm going to show you one of the new features that we have in FileSure 2.5, and that's going to be the research screens. So we're going to start the product up here, and there it is. We come over to the Forensics Reports and Alerts tab, and there's a new button over here called Research. When you click this button, it's going to come up and it's going to show you the level 1 research. These researches are basically counts of files, so you can see a trend or you can see abnormalities. If you see an abnormality, you might be able to figure out what in the world's going on. One of the major problems with doing auditing is that you don't know. I mean, it's got so much data that it's difficult unless you know exactly what you're looking for. You can't find what you're looking for. You don't know to look for it, or rather. So this is a screen to hopefully help you do this, because now we're going to show you weird things. So we're going to apply this, and we've selected the local computer and several other computers. And I said go back a year. That's because the audit logs are so long. So right now we're searching on file type. So this is a count for these various users. There's not very many. And how many files they have used. These are unique files that they have used. Like for instance, Alan GB has used 1,821 DWG files in a year. Or let's say DEVENBJ has used 27 doc files. But that may not be as useful as you want. Maybe you want to break it down by month. So you say, okay, what's the usage of these files by month? So first by type, then by month. So it looks like Devin BJ used 12 doc files in February. Maybe you don't like that view. Maybe you want to switch it around a little bit. Well, there we go. Show me in January the overall usage. These numbers are low, but I mean, in a real world thing, it would be bigger. Or in February, it looks like we did a lot of CSV stuff. You say, You can also break it down this way. And that just sort of makes it more of a, if you like this view better, you can see it, the name, then the month, then the type. And you can switch all these sort of things around. This is kind of interesting. It'll show you what programs are actually accessing what data type. Now, FileSure gathers all this data already, and it's just letting you slice and dice things. For instance, there's something else here that's kind of nice. You can click on this button and filter some of the types you don't want. Like if you only cared about, do I have a show all? There we go, turn that off. If we only want to see Excel files. These are the programs that accessed it. What in the world is VV Notify? That may be interesting to you. You would never have found this by doing the forensic screens because you wouldn't have known to look for it. So this is kind of a nice thing that you can show all the data. And then after you get here, you go, what 6 files, what did he do with Explorer on a doc file? And so you can double click on it. And that gives you the actual details. And it says that it looks like I opened for read 3 doc files with Explorer, and then I read them with Explorer. And it looks like I did it on a Sunday at 11 a.m. So you say, wow, that's kind of interesting, and you can double click on it again. And there's the actual details of it. You can see that I did it with Explorer on this machine. It looks like I read it from a DVD drive, which is all very interesting. And you can, of course, if we double click back, you can see that there's the quick export to Excel, there's the quick print, and there's the ubiquitous export to any type you want button. You can close it here, same thing on this screen. Then there's a print and save here. It's a little bit different because this type of data is different. But we're hopeful that you'll think this new feature will help you as much as we think it will.